the secret bedroom on airplanes is not that secret. The staff have to sleep somewhere, you know? Yeah. Quiet day, yo. Not like you need to stress to be on time. Delays are fine. No, well, yes. In both instances, I actually am stressed because going to the client, I make sure I need to not be late. And then on the way back, I need to not be late for the stream. And, you know, you probably think, yeah, it's just a stream. It doesn't matter too much. Well, I try to be on time, right? I don't want to be late for the stream if I've committed to streaming. So both cases is a bit of a stress, especially if I'm doing a one-day trip. There are some of my colleagues who go from London and they're literally going to have to stay over because of how far Glasgow is, even though it's in the same country. Scotland, technically. Yeah, but there's nothing. There's nothing, yo. How 3 Korean chefs make 10,000 office workers lunch? Jesus. Sounds like crazy work. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Times are good. Time to play video games. You know what I've been seeing most on Twitch lately? Is the Star Wars game. And the more I see... Oh, and Bethesda also released a game today, didn't they? What is it called? So yeah, the Star Wars game is really mid. Bethesda released Redfall today, which a lot of people are streaming. It looks really mid. Like, I'd even say it's worse than Star Wars, which is quite hard to do, although their game runs better. It's really bad from Bethesda. And I know Bethesda hasn't been doing really well lately, but this is like really average. So if you watch a little bit of gameplay if you can, and you'll realize the game is just boring. I watched the stream today and the skill descriptions had to load in the delayed. I don't even think it's that. It's the gameplay which is getting boring. And I don't know what it is, but everything nowadays is get review bombed. Is this like some new journalist terminology? Redfall is the latest game to get review bombed as players leave negative ratings to share their complaints and frustrations. I guess I'm not really sure what the definition of review bombed is. I always assign or allocate whenever someone says review bombed. It's like people are deliberately, maliciously bombing a game's scores because they have an additional agenda on top of the fact that they don't think the game is good. Kind of like The Last of Us 2, but The Last of Us 2 was also a shit game. I guess review bomb doesn't really mean that. It's just if you get tons of negative reviews, whether or not it's, you know, malicious or not, that's just counts as review bombed, I guess. Which is a little surprising. I thought review bombed was something else. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. And I really actually enjoyed Secret of Mana when I played it. That run-in animation looks so scuffed. Okay, so that actually looks interesting. Monster Menu. What is Monster Menu? The Scavenger's Cookbook. Monster Menu, the Scavenger's Cookbook. Is a niece game.
Peggy 12. Peggy 12.
Why did that repeat twice? Thanks. Fiona is a town known for its adventures. As a test of skill, you're set off to explore a nearby dungeon. Is it a dungeon crawler? However, you soon find yourself stranded without supplies. I don't really need the lore. Show me the game. Wait, what? Is this really the trailer?
Be obtained at scavenging points inside the dungeon.
Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Compared to the game we looked at just now, this looks a lot more clunky already.
Scavenging points inside the dungeon.
It's the UI. It looks shit.
Collect items that can help you on your quest to find a way out.
Jesus, what is this? What is this text?
Making use of food. Combine ingredients at your campsite to cook up some dishes from the monster menu.
But this is quite interesting, though. I quite like the cooking. I'm not gonna lie. Nice.
Eating monster menu dishes not only restores calories and water, but can also increase stats and
Have you
grant
seen
skills to
yesterday's
help you
Reverie
on your
trailer?
adventure.
Honestly, I don't even
Floating
care.
food may have
I'm gonna be
adverse
honest.
effects, but it
I'm more
can be a
interested in
great
this than
weapon if used
Reverie,
effectively.
which should have released 3 years ago.
Coming into contact with a monster will immediately start a battle. Enemies
Okay.
and allies will take
Oh,
turns
it's
to perform
tile-based
actions
combat.
in battle. The order is determined by their speed. In some circumstances,
Cute.
party members can team up against enemies with
Combo attacks.
Experiment with party placement to hone your battle strategies.
Kind of like Utawa Rurumono. You know what? I'm more interested in the food. Like the cooking actually looks kind of fun. But I don't know how good that would be. Kaigula Effect Overdose. Hasn't that already been released ages ago? Kaigula. I swear I've heard of this a ton of times. Haven't I? Kaigula Effect. Sorry, Caligula Effect. I swear I've heard a shit ton about this already. Wait. Oh, it's a re-release on PS5. Oh, no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. I guess the last one I skipped is Fuga Melodies of Steel 2. I've never heard of it either. Is this new? It is new. What is this? I've never heard of the prequel. Rave reviews. Guys, you don't make a fucking trailer like this. Dude, no one gives a shit about the
War was
reviews.
fought and won. Life went on.
Oh my
After
god, it's like
saving
Nier
the
music.
world aboard the giant tank Tyrannus, the children return home to live out their lives in peace.
The voice actor, the
Until
narrator
one
sounds
day,
like they hate their job.
Half their number become trapped within the Tyrannus as it goes on a rampage, leaving
like the art
atrocity
style.
and strife in its wake. The children and their new friend Vanilla climb aboard their
Vanilla?
erstwhile foe, the Tarascus, and give chase to save their captive friends. The tragedy that awaits may lead them down a path of revenge.
To be honest, although you say it's a furry game, you know, I look at this and I think of Beastars, and I don't think you're a furry if you like watching Beastars.
お前を絶対に許さない
JPVA, nice.
殺す
What type of game is it?
Skills
Oh,
from the first entry have been revamped
It's like,
along with a host of
Metal
new skills
Slug.
that allow for
Oh, no, it's
strategic
not.
gameplay and enhanced tactical combat. A second form of the Soul Cannon, the Managarm, utilizes the life force
I
of
don't
the
know why, but this reminds me a bit of 13 Sentinels. Is it 13 Sentinels? Yeah. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of
children
it.
to annihilate foes. After a child's life force is
Maybe the art
extinguished,
style.
they become incapacitated. This provides an alternative to using the soul cannon, which requires a child's soul sacrifice, expanding the range of strategies. The newly
Wait, what the
introduced
fuck? We're
judgment
sacrificing
system
people?
ensures that each choice made affects the trajectory of the story.
Yo, this is kind of
False
sick.
decisions affect his growth as a leader, endowing him with
I
different
like having like some sort of
leader skill.
judgment
Gauge
gauge.
the enemy and command your crew as the situation demands to gain the upper hand in combat. Players can now progress along battle routes in new ways using the airship system, and bolster their strength and combat prowess through expeditions and notebook entries.
Seems like a game with a little bit of depth to it, at least.
A youth's struggle and strife will give rise to the miraculous.
More people dying in this game than Trails.
僕は長男だからみんなを助ける
Caught in a tangled web of mysteries. A secret from
This
a
actually
world
looks really
lost
sick.
to time.
I like the dark tone.
大丈夫よ
マルト
All death playthrough.
お父様
しっかりしろ僕に任せてよし行こう
Yeah, I quite like the dark
つけ
tone.
てやる
Don't know why they have to be furries.
Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2.
You know what? Can I be really honest? All these 3 games we've seen, I somehow think these like weird little indie games are I'm more looking forward to these. I don't know. Like I feel like an honest like passion to the. Well, maybe not Monster Menu, but for these two, I feel like a passion from it, and both of them. I don't know. They just seem like quality games. I wouldn't really. I use the term indie, but it's not like big budget Final Fantasy, right? You know what I mean? But I still quite like these two. I actually would play them on stream. I don't think they're bad games to play, even between games. But yeah, this month looks like I think probably I play both the Fugas and then Trinity Trigger. Monster Menu. I mean, I like the cooking, but I don't think the game will be that good, bro. Just look at this menu. Just look at the just fucking look at where is it? Where was the text?
The dungeon.
Dude, just look at this.
That can help you on your quest to find a way out.
What on earth is this? Who designed this UI? This is so stupid. This is so bad. Just looking at it, it looks dumb. Is this supposed to be a text reader compared to actually a game? So yeah, I feel a lot more for these two other ones. Trinity Trigger I'm quite interested in because I like Trails of Mana. No, Secret of Mana. And then this actually looks really decent. This is probably a decent Thursday game or just a straight up game to play on stream. It's the same composer as the Naruto games. Looks like the Mystery Dungeon UI. Yeah, I mean, but this is gross. This is gross. I don't really think we need to look at June. Because for me, Final Fantasy 16 is going to be the life of June. The rest, I guess we can have a look once we get to June. But for May, you know, you can call them smallish games. Fuga is quite interesting. I might add that to the backlog. After looking it up, it's the same studio which made a lot of Naruto games. Oh, okay, it's CC2, which is CyberConnect 2, right? I mean, most of the other games. Wait, do they not have any of the other shit on Steam? Oh, I thought the Naruto stuff would be on Steam, but there's none. How does the first game look like? I want to see how much the game has changed from 1 to 2. Wow, the tone looks a lot happier.
This is the tale of 12 children.
Hey, whoever the narrator is, they like their job at this point compared to the second one.
And the Tyrannus, a weapon of ancient times that will change their fates forever.
The
Boarding
tone is a lot
giant
lighter.
Tank, they traverse the wastelands
The
to
Burman
save their
army.
families, captured by the Burman army. Choose wisely your weapons and use powerful skills to defeat the fearsome empire that will do everything to stop you.
I mean, there's just different skills as well.
Inside the Tyrannus, let the children enjoy their daily lives, interact with each other, and strengthen their bonds.
Yo, this shit is actually pretty good. I like the fat one.
Go
Boron.
on expeditions to explore ancient ruins, fight monsters, evade
Okay, this
dangerous
is
traps,
I mean, that's a little
and
dumb,
find hidden
but
treasures.
it's something. Like the walking
To
around.
regain their peaceful lives.
I much like the tank.
children
I like the
move
tank
forward,
combat a lot more.
ready to sacrifice everything, even a friend's life.
Oh shit.
Fateful decisions.
Kill them all. All of them.
12 fragile lives.
Nice song too.
Their fate is in your hands. Fuga,
I'm really impressed.
Melodies of Steel.
Actually impressed.
To
It's
be
been a
released
while.
on July 29th.
Actually impressed.
Available in deluxe and standard editions.
What the fuck are these bonus items? Swimwear costumes for all characters? Really? Do we really need this? Japan? No one asked for this. No one. Do we really? But yeah, no, Fuga I think is now officially on the backlog. It looks good. How long is it? How long to beat? I'm thinking this is like a 20-30 hour game. A short game. Yeah. Main story 19 hours, main size 25 and a half, completion is 38. It's not a long game. This is probably like, you know, 1.5 weeks of a stream, right? For about 1.5 weeks or maybe 2 weeks of stream. Is a shortish game. It looks good and the voice acting so far checks out. Yeah, I'm glad they kind of didn't dub it because the Japanese voice acting actually sounds legit. There are probably, unfortunately, there are probably people asking for it. Well, don't let me know who that is. Yeah, but that was an exciting trailer. I'm looking forward to this a lot. Trinity Trigger is actually not bad as well. I'm more interested in this, not for the plot, but for the gameplay. Because this looks just like some nice, dumb fun. Kind of like, you know, again, Secret of Mana and even like the older Isu games. Like this type of running around. And I like that type of gameplay. Nice and snappy. All right, I don't have anything else, but May is a bit quiet. June has Final Fantasy 16. July is Omega Lol, but Atelier Remake is going to come out, which is exciting. When is Raincode coming out? Well, isn't it called Raincode? One last thing I know. Yeah, Master Detective Arc. Isn't that coming out in May as well? Or June? Master Detective Archives Raincode. It's coming out June. Should be in the June one. Who's maintaining this list? It's not in June. June is going to be sick. That double release, I'm looking forward to it. Reverie is a major release for the patient. Honestly, I mean, I like the game. Don't get me wrong. But bro, even I played it like 2 years ago. It's hard to get hyped up for something from like 2 years ago. And I don't want to bother looking so far. I mean, there's nothing else really in the future. Sword Art Online. And then Isu Nordics. Yes, no dicks. Yes. Rebirth, we don't know, do we? Rebirth is probably not going to be this year. Samurai Remnant. Is Fate Samurai Remnant going to be this year? Not this year, right? No, release date is 2023, Samurai Remnant. It's over 2 years ago now? Yeah, it's been fucking ages. Oh yeah, and there's Naruto as well. That I'll play when it releases. Eventually. And obviously Isu, but aside from this... Oh, Suikoden Remaster. That... Oh yeah, this shit. Because we skipped over Suikoden. We skipped over Suikoden, didn't we? Because we knew a remaster was coming. We still don't know when it's gonna release. I'm looking forward to playing this because everyone says this is a masterpiece, but unfortunately, because the remaster was coming, we were waiting for it. I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. So I'll give this a go this year if it comes out. Cool. Okay, without further ado, Octokek. Because again, I'm craving that game. Sorry, guys, I love this game too much. It's been a while since I've liked a game this much. This game is sick. Oh, and sorry, Mac linked me something, right? Sorry, I missed that. What is this? Inescapable. No rules, no rescue. Inescapable is a social thriller set in a tropical island resort. You've been kidnapped and forced to participate in a twisted reality game. Interesting. Made by NA devs. Is this the Danganronpa one? Hold on. There you go. Wait. There you go. No, I think I've seen bits of this before, haven't I? This is like the Danganronpa fan project or some shit. Not fan project. I don't know how to put it. Like, heavily inspired by it. visual novel style like Dangan, I guess, cases? Do they have special abilities or are they normal? How do they do classroom trials? No hint, no clue. So what's the gameplay? Let's have a look. I mean, you don't really see much. There's choices, options. You can walk around. Even the art style is super Dangan. Okay. An escapable social thriller set in a tropical island resort. You've been kidnapped and forced to participate in a twisted reality TV show with 10 strangers. At the end of the stay, you'll receive 500k. Only 500k? There's just a catch. Not even a million. On the island, there are no clues and no escape. An escapable story explores the human nature and how far people will go for social clout, wealth, and their own desires, and how much further they might be willing to go when they have permission to ignore the rules. Multiple narrative, character-driven story, diverse cast of characters, hours of voice-acted dialogue, full-length original soundtrack. So it sounds like there's no gameplay, which I think would be the only... I don't know if it's a downside, but then it's basically a full-on visual novel, isn't it? I mean, even this says visual novel. Yeah, it just looks like a full-on visual novel. Because I think... Oh, I kind of like this. That's kind of cool. Capturing the characters as, like, the pop-up stand-up figures are quite cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's quite interesting.